Brigitte for Taste TV. I'm interviewing a naked Emanuel for the moment. So, you just woke up?
Yeah, I was watching the World Cup final, and then I got a phone call and I was told to be down here, so here I am, naked.
Yeah. You didn't have time to put on any clothes?
No. Well, I don't really wear much clothes on Warped Tour because it's hot and kind of like the sun, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be naked on TV. It'd be good.
Yeah, and then for us it's no problem, so you can be as naked as you want. Enjoy yourself. So Emmanuel, the new CD, soundtrack to a head rush. I got the impression that you guys, you're really fed up with like the music scene being around image and stuff. Is that a good impression that I got from it?
Yeah. I don't really like the fact that music anymore, it seems like, isn't even about music. It's kind of fashion show or I don't know, everybody, the bands that wear the makeup are selling more records than the bands that aren't, and it's not because the music's good, because it's not most of the time, but I don't know, yeah, it's kind of annoying really, because a lot of the best bands, or the bands that I think are the best, aren't doing as well as the bands that aren't very good, or the bands that just flat out are shitty.
Yeah. What are some of the bands that you really appreciate that you would want to get out there?
Bands like Saves the Day and Say Anything, and Lorraine Drive's a good band that nobody knows about, but they're awesome. And there's others. That's all I can think of right now.
Why do you think that the music scene has evolved like that? Like that the image is more important?
I don't know. I don't know. Kids are dumb, man. I don't know. These kids are stupid. That's all.
Okay, so kids
Anybody
are
that
stupid.
buys an Emanuel record's a genius, though. That's factual.
Oh, okay. So you heard it, all going by Emanuel Records. Actually, yesterday we had another person who called Christians idiots. What's your what's your view on that?
Yeah, I agree with that for the most part. No, I don't really have too big a standpoint. I don't really care either way, but I don't know. The bands that, another thing, like bands that are Christian bands and are doing well because they're Christian, that's stupid too. What the hell? What's the point of that? I like the band because they're into Jesus. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's true. And for you, what does music mean to you, like in your life?
I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. It doesn't mean. It's just a good time. It was always like since I was really young. I always liked rock and roll and stuff like that. And all music really. I like every kind of music, but it's just I don't know. It's what I do. It's what I'm passionate about and what I like to spend my time listening to music and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, like when you were little, do you have like a song that you remember that has a special meaning for you? Or a band?
One of the first like rock. I was into Aerosmith when I was in like the 3rd grade, and they had this album called Get a Grip that was really really good.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite like first albums, and then I got into some like Zeppelin and stuff like that. But that's Aerosmith is one of my first favorite rock bands.
Yeah. And now, what bands are you into now? Like, yeah, well-known bands, major bands.
I don't even know.
You don't know?
I can't. I'm trying to think what I've been listening to.
Like, maybe what are the bands that you have been checking out on Warped Tour? Of course, Save the Day and stuff.
Helmet is really cool.
Yeah.
I was never into them when I was younger. They were kind of before my time, but I like watching them. Armor for Sleep are good friends of ours and a good band. The Bled is awesome live. I don't know. I've been watching soccer the whole time, so I haven't I haven't really been paying much attention to the bands. But now that it's over, I'll go out and start looking around a little more.
Yeah, you still have the time to do it. So you like soccer? Are there any other sports that you like?
Yeah, I used to play a lot of sports when I was a kid, but soccer's my number one right now. But ping pong, table tennis, that's my number 2. I like basketball a lot too. Our merch guy played college basketball, so we try to play whenever we get the chance. But
is that your favorite like pastime when you're on tour, playing sports, soccer and stuff?
It kind of has been over the last like year probably. That's something besides music that I can be into, and like I don't know. I'm kind of a competitive person, so I like picking a side and cheering. I like football a lot too. I don't play it, but I like watching it, like American football.
Yeah. Oh, cool. And any other things like when you're on tour? I know that you don't have like a lot of time because you have to get from venue to venue. But when you're, for example, in Europe, are there any things that you go to see, like sightseeing and stuff?
Most of the time when we're in Europe, not really. Like we were in England one time and we just drove past Stonehenge. We're like, hey, there's Stonehenge, and we just kind of pointed at it and looked. We don't really stop. Plus, like the whole time we're there, I'm pretty drunk the entire time, so like I don't. That kind of comes second to me. But I'd like to. I want to go back when I'm not playing music and just be sober and go see things. That'd be awesome. I want to go after Warped Tour, but I'm looking for people to pay for my plane ticket. Europeans.
Okay, so any European fans that want to pay for his plane ticket, you can get in touch with him on
our webpage, thisisemanuel.com. Hit me up, email me, and tell me you're going to send me some money so I can buy a plane ticket and come over and hang out.
That's so cool. And any plans of coming back with Emanuel?
Yeah, well, after Warped Tour, we're making a new record, first thing. Hopefully as soon as the whole process is done, we'll probably come back early next year, like right around the time that record's going to come out. I love it over there. They like us better there than here. So,
Really?
yeah, definitely. It's awesome. I love going. So hopefully we'll be back soon.
I'm glad that you say that, because from Every Time I Die we just had the opposite thing.
Oh, really?
So yeah, they were really criticizing like the Europeans. But you heard
They're
it,
full of shit.
Emmanuel.
They're full of shit because you know what they're mad about is when we were in Belgium last time at Puckle Pop. That's where we met Every Time I Die, and they played right before us, and we're like, played before us, man. And then we come over here and they're like 4 times as big as we are. But it's awesome. Those guys are really cool.
Yeah, they are. That's true. But they don't like Europeans, so. So you go by Emanuel instead of Every Time I Die. No, I'm just kidding, Keith. It's just kidding. No problem. Okay. So getting back to Emanuel, recording a new CD. When will it be out? Any ideas on that?
Early next year, hopefully, if everything goes as planned. Like we haven't finished writing for it yet or anything, so we're gonna take our time doing it. We need a little break, anyways. We've been touring for a long time, so take a little break, take our time making the record. It'll be out early next year, hopefully.
So you're taking a break. What's some plan, like personally, for you on the break? Going on a holidays, just relaxing?
Yeah, I'm trying to go on a fishing trip with a buddy of mine, and then also our guitar player Devin and our drummer Anthony are soccer players too, and we're gonna put together an indoor team with a bunch of buddies that played like college soccer when we get home. So something to do like once a week, like drunk soccer. It's good.
Oh, that's cool. Where are you from, actually?
Like near Louisville, Kentucky.
I have no idea what that is.
Wilderness.
Yeah.
Not really.
I'll look it up. Okay, but thanks a lot for the interview.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time, and you should go and get rest now.
I'm gonna go get some clothes.
Okay, thanks. Bye.